Do not buy 12 Tribes on Earth hair growth oil and hair magic elixir unless you want super healthy, gorgeous hair that grows. They have a whole line of amazing hair growth products, including hair growth leave-in conditioner spray, hair growth shampoo, hair growth spray, and hair growth butter. I'm starting to sense a theme here. They include quality natural ingredients. They smell amazing, and you can see the results for yourself. So if you're looking for healthy hair growth for your natural or relaxed hair, try 12 Tribes on Earth today.
Ladies and gentlemen, I guess we're about to find out why the sheriff went to a black church to ask for forgiveness, but refused to resign, despite the fact that many people have been demanding his resignation. Well, he is now siding with Sean Grayson, and you're going to see as we get into this story. So, ex Illinois deputy who shot Sonya Massey out of fear for his life. This is what the sheriff said in his report. He shot her because he was in fear of his life. And it was very obvious she was no threat when you watch the video. So, the former Illinois deputy charged with Sonya Massey's death, he fired shots at her in her home and took her out. You know, I'm still trying to figure out how somebody will call for help and the police will show up and take out the person that made the phone call. And they have no weapon, they are no threat, nothing. So, ladies and gentlemen, he gave his statement. And, I did another video talking about how Sean Grayson was fired because he was falsifying police reports. Well, he pretty much falsified what he said when he was dealing with Sonya Massey as well. Because, number one, he said it was self-inflicted, and there was nothing on the video that was self-inflicted. But he's not the only one in this whole thing that's no good. This Jack Campbell, sheriff, he's also no good. Now, you'll understand why he went to that church to ask for forgiveness, because he's pretty much siding with Grayson, saying that he shot her because he feared for his life. This is what this sheriff is saying. And no, see, this is why when they come for that forgiveness, they should be walking away with none. None. So the report includes accounts from other deputies. The newly released report includes 30 pages of accounts of other sheriff deputies who responded to the shooting. So there was Deputy Jason, I think this is a Cleason. He said Grayson was visibly shaken and tried to support him at the scene. At his patrol car, he advised Grayson to not speak about what happened. Well, Grayson was pretty talkative on that video. He obviously did not take that advice. So this same cop transported Grayson to the Springfield Memorial Hospital. After Grayson was medically cleared, he was interviewed by the Illinois State Police investigator at the sheriff's office. This was Sergeant James Hayes, who wrote in his report that an individual whose name was redacted in this report that was released told him that Massey had been in a medical facility out of town. The person described Hayes, how Massey was in her yard yelling. At one point, Massey threw a brick through one of the windows of her own vehicle. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. This is what's in the report. So she threw this alleged brick through her own vehicle window. Hayes also wrote he initially thought Massey had shot herself when he arrived at her house. Were you there when she threw this brick through her own car window? Was this same deputy there? Because he said he arrived after the fact. So how do you know who threw a brick through her vehicle window? How do you know it was her? So he also wrote Grayson told him that Massey came at him with boiling water and he shot her. And that's not on the video. So now you got Sean Grayson lying, and you have the second deputy that's also lying. And you want to know why so many out here don't trust your police. You want to know why they don't trust them? On July 5th, the day before she was shot, Massey told the sheriff deputy in an interview at St. John Hospital that she had broke the window of her back driver's side in an attempt to get into the car to get away from a neighbor. She was unable to get in through the back, so she ripped out the driver's window in order to gain entry into the vehicle, resulting in some minor scrapes. Okay, so did you interview this neighbor? All right. So on the same day, Massey's mother detailed in a 911 call that her daughter was having a mental breakdown. And she asked the police not to send any combative officers and said, I don't want you guys to hurt her. So this is her mother. You know, you kind of wish her mother would have went over there to help her instead of calling the police. I'm just saying, if she was there, I think I would have tried everything above calling the police. The police don't care who they send, especially when they're dealing with us. Obviously, they sent the most combative cop they had, and that was Sean Grayson. And, you know, when you have people in your family, and these things happen with any type of mental illness, I just wish family members would find a way to deal with that situation. We have seen too many occasions where somebody is having a mental health episode and the cops come out and just unalive that person when they really needed medical attention. They didn't need a bullet, they needed medical attention. And I just wish sometimes families would find a way to deal with that person. I know in all circumstances you can't, but if there is an occasion where you can just deal with them until they snap out of this mental episode, I wish more of our people would do that. You know, just think about the countless people that would be here right now if that call was not made to the police. I'm just saying, you know, and one thing about Sonya Massey, this case also shows that this society don't like when Black men, women, and children call the police. They get upset about that. The cop comes out with an attitude because he has to address an issue with someone that's melanated. Because Sean Grayson, he had an attitude at the door. And it's like when they show up at our homes, they already got a major attitude problem that they even had to come out over some black person. So, y'all, please tell me what you think about this video. And this sheriff is full of crap. This Jack Campbell, he is the sheriff, the one that was talking about forgiveness. He can go to hell. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.